Now our neighbor lady, we have her over, she's by herself, she's older, she's a nice lady. I don't want to guess at her age, I'd probably say 75 or 80 years of age now. Looks a lot younger, she's a pretty lady. We have her over for Easter and stuff like that if she doesn't have family to do something with. Or just have her over just because. And she's been looking at, she can still get around and she still likes being in her house, but she says, I looked over at the moorings, and if she goes over there, she has some means. She goes, if I go over there though, I want to get a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, kind of condo type setup. But she goes, I went over and looked at the moorings, and I'm on the list to get in there. They don't have a lot of those 2-bedroom, 2-bath, but they're doing an expansion there. And they want, for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath at the moorings, they want $1 million. And then they told her it's going to range from $6,000 per month starting out, without memory care, $10,000 a month. You're going to start out at $6,000 a month, go up to $10,000 a month. So it's like you buy it for $1 million, but then your cost of care, because all the labor cost and all of the meal cost and all of the insurance costs for all the liability, $6,000 a month starting out, and then down the way expect to be paying $10,000 a month. And then if you need memory care, you're looking at $20,000 a month. So if we thought that Keith was going to try to skedaddle to the moorings, we might want to put, 5 years out, put an Illinois Medicaid Asset Protection Trust in place. Then if he needs care, on paper, so to speak, you look like you don't have any money because you set up an irrevocable trust that contains all the assets. So then Medicaid would pay for him to be taken care of over there. All of these places, there's another place down in LaGrange Park called Plymouth Place. Even the fancy places, they accept Medicaid money. They just don't put it in the brochure because it's hard to sell. It's hard to say, hey, Mitch, the moorings here, I need $1 million for this condo. And you're like, well, what about Naran? He's got the Illinois Medicaid Asset Protection Trust. He's not paying anything. Medicaid's paying for it. So it makes the sale harder, you see. So, but that's what we could do. So in the area of medical planning, you can score yourself a 10 if you have an Illinois Medicaid Asset Protection Trust, because typically the people who have that nailed down have everything else nailed down. They've got their healthcare power of attorney. They've got all the other things that go into that. They've got their Medicare figured out really well.